back on Mother Earth after 340 days in space, Dan.
2 years after Scott Kelly returned a bit wobbly from a year in space, researchers say he's not quite the identical twin to brother Mark that he was when he left. This could be good news, tweeted Scott. I no longer have to call Mark Kelly my identical twin brother anymore.
I think coming back to gravity is harder than leaving gravity.
In the Kelly twins, NASA researchers had the perfect test and control subjects to study the effects of space exposure. It turns out Scott Kelly experienced tens of thousands of molecular changes. While most of his genes have returned to normal, about 7% haven't, at least not yet. Genes related to keeping the body young, to maintaining the immune system, to DNA repair, and to bone formation.
Based on everything we've seen, we know he's definitely, still a twin, still has a twin brother. He looks like he's overall responded and returned mostly back to regular health, and we have no real concerns other than just keeping an eye on some of these things that we know changed.
Researchers suspect Scott will be just fine, and the changes are similar to what a mountain climber might experience. But in space, Scott did admit to having one big health concern.
The biggest unknown out there is the effect of the radiation environment and, what that effect has long term.
Critical since this week, President Trump again talked of even longer and deeper space missions.
We're looking at Mars. We're going to get there. It's going to move it along pretty good.
The lesson from Scott Kelly's year in space: what goes up doesn't necessarily come back down quite the same. Tom Costello, NBC News, Washington.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.